Hello. You're tuning into another episode of TheWunderkindShow. Today's second topic, the 49ers is not the best team in the NFC. Look, most odd makers, most people have had three teams in the NFC that they've been thinking could make the Super Bowl or be the representation for the NFC in the Super Bowl, whatever, right? And it's been the 49ers, which they lead like in every category. Philadelphia Eagles, who have been pretty much going down the past 3 weeks since the blueprint for them has been made known by or from the 49ers, and the Dallas Cowboys. Now, with all of that being said, with all of that being truth, there's actually a team that I think is going to be the final team in the NFC when all is said and done. When the smoke clears, when the rubber hits the road, I think that team will be the team at the end. And do you know what team I think is going to be at the end? And I think it's shaping up to be that way. The Los Angeles Rams. Look, hear me out. The 49ers have probably the most diverse, effective, and explosive weapons from top to bottom than any other team in the entire NFL. It shouldn't even be an argument. When it's just receivers, then of course you'll be like, oh, I'll go Bengals. Or maybe Miami, right? But when you talk about receivers, tight end, running back, linemen, it's not even a talking point. The 49ers have it all. They have it all. But there's one thing that they have trouble with, and that's coming from behind. Pause! They have problems doing that. I believe Shanahan has lost every single game that he's been down 8 in the fourth quarter. Every single game. If he, I believe it's the fourth quarter. If he's down the fourth or third quarter by 8 points, he's like 0 of like 20. And what I'm looking at with the Rams, they're flinging that football. They're making big plays, consistent plays, splash plays, and they're doing it while you know that that's what they're going to do. I mean, listen, they got 2 dynamic receivers and an amazing tight end. You got that rookie receiver. You already had the Triple Crown winner that's on there. Matthew Stafford can bend his arm in every different angle to get the ball to all of his playmakers. The tight end is really great. The running game is solid. And you can never sleep on their defense. And the Rams play the 49ers, regardless of situations, regardless of injuries, regardless of standing. They always play them well. I just think, look, at first I had Philly. I had Philly coming out of the NFC. I thought it was going to be a bird gang Super Bowl. You know, Jalen Hurts, Lamar Jackson, high scoring, high flying, just breathtaking, neck breaking plays being made by both quarterbacks. And defense is making timely stops. That's what I thought it was going to be. But then I sat back and I'm like, bruh, Philly is dropping like a weight out of the standings. 49ers are rising, and they don't look to be slowing down. The Cowboys absolutely are a Jekyll and Hyde team. When they're at home, they look like Voltron, straight up. But when they're at somebody else's place, ooh, they look like the Mud Dogs. You ever remember watching The Water Boy? Remember the Mud Dogs before he joined the squad? That's the team that they look like when they're playing away from their home. But when they're home, they look like Voltron. So their playoff implications directly correlate to if they get home field advantage. And I don't think they do. So they're going to get knocked off sooner rather than later. Do you trust Detroit? No. Rams will beat Detroit. You've given Matthew Stafford multiple top-level talent. You got the young guy, the solid guy, the guy that can always get open, and you have a play caller that will put him in the most opportunistic area or position to make a play. I know people's probably like, bro, you're crazy. But I got a hunch. I got a weird hunch. I think that the team that represents the NFC this year, when it's all said and done, I had Philly, but I'm thinking my dark horse right now, that what it's looking like all the way is the Los Angeles Rams. And I don't only think that they'll represent it, I think that they'll make the Super Bowl very, very interesting because I feel like they'll go against the Ravens. And if they go against the Ravens, it's going to be what you saw last time, but closer. Very much closer. And let's be real. I mean, we beat the Rams, and Lamar's great against the NFC, but any given Sunday, when you give a passing quarterback or any quarterback a multitude of weapons to get the ball out to, you're setting him up for success. The Rams' O-line is solid. Their receivers are amazing. Their play calling is chef's kiss. Their running game is solid. Like, there's not much holes on their offense. I'm telling y'all, I truly think this. The team that comes out of the NFC will not be the 49ers. It will not be the Cowboys. It won't be Philly. Maybe Philly. But for the most part, I think neither one of those three teams make it. The team that comes from the bottom, started from the bottom now, is the Rams. They find their groove like how Stella did, and they come and take everything from everybody and make it to the Super Bowl. What would you guys say if that happened? I'm telling y'all, I really do think that. But what do you guys think? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Do you think that the 49ers are the creme de la creme and nobody could beat them, even though the Rams played them extremely well, regardless of situation? Or do you think it's another team like Philly or the Cowboys? Let me know what you think down in the comment section, all right? But as always, that's the episode of The Wunderkind Show! Thank you for watching. Y'all know how we get down. We have fun and we laugh. But everything we talk about rooted in what? Facts and truth. Please do remember, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, leave a comment. You know I love the comments. And if you have not done so already, check out the TheWunderkindShow's Patreon. Yes, 3 tiers of content goodness waiting for your consumption. Give it a look, give it a try. Let me know what you think. And if you would like to donate to the channel, help out with equipment and stuff like that, bottom of the screen is a QR code. QR code is to a Cash App. Cash App is located in the description of every video that we do. And the name of it is The Wunderkind Show. Super easy. Once again, this is The Wunderkind Show. This is your host, Nitro, signing off. And as always, you know my slogan. Peace. And I am out of here. Like the 49ers? Maybe. Ha-ha! Yeah!